Let's continue on to our last subject, you guys. It just happened not that long ago. Probably just like what? I think 20 minutes ago, maybe something like that. Brett Baty has been sent down to AAA for Jack McNeil, who's back from the IL. This comes after he hit a bomb off of Zach Wheeler on Wednesday, and it looked like he was looking solid to stay on the team, but they sent him down. They said, no, no, go to Syracuse. Here's my thoughts, you guys. Yeah, I wasn't surprised. I don't think he's not hitting well. I think soon. I personally feel like Brett Baty is soon going to be traded. He's been called up 3 times. All 3 times he gets called up, he doesn't produce. The highest batting average he's had is 214 for his career in the major leagues. I soon think he's going to be traded. I think he'll be included in a package deal for possibly someone like a Sandy Alcantara or maybe a Luis Robert Jr. from the White Sox. But I think they're going to get rid of him. You know, they've called him up 3 times. He's had plenty of chances. Now, this one being the fourth, hasn't done anything. You know, think about it. Right now, he had a 204 batting average with 4 RBIs, on base percentage of 246, slugging 357, and an OPS of 597. Those numbers aren't really that good, you know, and it's just they really don't need him. I think they'll get him. They get rid of him. You know, I think they want Mark Vientos as a lock third baseman. Think about it. Lindor's locked at short. Pete at first, which I don't even think he plays first. And then you got McNeil, Luis, and hell, Ronnie Mauricio when he comes back, who, you know, will be fighting for second. You know, Mauricio maybe third. So there's not really that much space for him. I think he'll probably just end up trading in one of those packages. Now with Jeff McNeil, listen, let's see how he performs. Let's see what he does, you know. But I think this is another player that if he doesn't produce, he's going to be traded. He hasn't been he hasn't produced since 2022. Very injury prone. I think with this contract he's been given also, it's a good one to let go, get him off the books. And I think it's just time. He's like a Luis Arias type player, you know, not too much power, just has, you know, can hit the ball. But if you can't stay on the field, then what matters? You know, you don't hit bombs, you know, you just hit. So it's like, if you can't stay on the field, you got to go. And it's just, he hasn't played really since 2022, injured every season. I think let him go. Include him in those trade packages. I used to say it before in the offseason. McNeil needs to be traded. I think if he doesn't perform now to the All-Star break, include him in a trade package deal, get him out of here. Let that, you know, let's take that contract off the books because that money could be used for something else. That's what I think. Now, let's see. I wonder who else will be dropped down once they bring up Francisco. That's going to be an interesting one. Probably one of the catchers who have been doing pretty well. Who have been doing pretty well. I just we'll see. I hope. Listen, with McNeil, I hope he does well. Obviously, you know, we paid him because you know of his performances, but we need him to perform. We need him to do better. We need him to have a good, you know, season and stay on the field for, you know, when we get to the playoffs and all that. And also, one thing before I end it, ESPN, what the hell are we doing? Why are the Mets number 3 in the power rankings with, I think, the Padres maybe and the Dodgers ahead of them? Are we drunk? We have the best record in the MLB, and the Dodgers are number 1. They're 16-7, while we're like 18-7, I think it is, or something like that. We have a better record, and you have the Dodgers first. Like, what? That doesn't make sense.